When we were at Cornell, there was this trend that the boys always did competitions. There were only 5 women in the program, and we were never invited to join any of these groups, the boys. So together, Mojgan and I decided, well, the hell with everybody. We're gonna do our own competitions, and got a group of friends, some boys, some girls. It was later when the winning came, but I remember all the competitions
that we've lost.
We truly believed that we are going to make a big impact.
Competitions, you know, just 2 of us with 3 drawings, we were going to beat the whole world.
And Cindy, we still do believe that. There was a point in time that architects didn't want to be too commercial. If you would work with a developer meant bad. For us now, the highlight of all these kind of working with developers is called Sagaponic houses. It is a very simple structure. It's not one of the most elaborate architectural work we have done, but to achieve such a quality in a regular builder home, I think is beyond belief. Again, confirms that what we had imagined and known, even if it was not acceptable, later on has proven it was right, and it was a right way of approach. If I have to define a moment that has been very important to us, is our digital house project that ended up in Museum of Modern Art. It was a 10-year project. We had already begun doing other projects that dealt with technology, questioned, almost future questioned how our environment and living situation would be in 21st century. So the changes we were trying to foresee in architecture, in product design, in furnishings, in basically our living environment was very exciting to us. We were born in Iran and came to United States to pursue our higher education, and went to Cornell architecture program.
I joined Gisue about 2 years after she was here, and ended up in the same program, same university, same place with her. And that's when we started working on projects together. And in a way, that was the beginning of our serious collaboration.
We don't have specific roles that we play, but we have learned to switch from one another. Of course, in every partnership, there is this bad cop, good cop relationship.
And a good cop. Since we didn't have a role model or a way to follow, we had to make a decision that we don't want to just follow what we don't believe in. We want to find our own way. And sometimes, believe it or not, I've learned a lot from the disciplines I was supposed to look down on and be just an architect.
Every great architect that we admire and are influenced by, like Frank Lloyd Wright, like Le Corbusier, like Mies van der Rohe, these are just the classics, have all approached design of an environment holistically. Architecture, interiors, and the furniture and the materials in them are seamless. To create something that is memorable and something that you carry on with you, there should be this interaction of inside and outside and everything that goes within it.
I personally would like to see progress in prefabrication. In terms of housing, there's a very great potential for architecture to be able to create reasonable, inexpensive, great designs for everybody. I look forward to that. I would say our work is more essence-oriented, to reduce to the utmost minimum that is necessary.
Any good art is about things that is not there. It's about the invisible stuff. Excitement has always been to bring the invisible, articulate the invisible, if you will, in our work with very bold forms. So it's a contradiction. And contradictions are not always bad. And I think in this sense, if you look carefully, our work is not quiet, but is not loud. It's not minimal, but yet it is very minimal. So we've managed to, again, I call them bringing the two opposite forces, whether it's because it's two of us who are very different from one another, but very complementary, whether again it's these two worlds that we bring together and have experience and learn, or being a woman in a man's world.
This mother, she described what is motherhood like, and she said it's very funny. It's like suffering in heaven. I thought, oh, how brilliant! This is exactly. So for me, at least, design is that way. It's like suffering in heaven.